Christy Love, of course, your favorite host. Last week we talked about living in your purpose, growing and living it. So I hope in the past week you have been growing and living and growing and living. So this week I want to talk about time. No time to waste. You see this right here? So I always have a watch on me. I have no time to waste. And it's not me being like stuck up or nothing. It's just that I have a dream so big that I have to make my dreams come true. I have to. There's no reason why I should not, because I have a lot of time, but I have to use that time wisely. So I want to talk to people who say, well, I'm gonna lose weight next month, or I'm gonna start working in the gym next month, or I'm gonna start that business plan next month. I'm gonna write it down this weekend, next week, tomorrow, this day, whatever. Listen, to me, that is an excuse. And for every situation, I know it's probably not going to be an excuse, but for things like that, to me, is an excuse. I feel like the time, if you're going to change something, the time is always right now to change it. And I'm here to give you a little bit of tips, a little bit of background on how to keep you pushing and not keep pushing back that date or when you're going to lose that weight or start that business plan. So, number one, the time is always right now. When you decide to pick a date for something, or I'm going to start writing my project here, I'm going to build my brand and business this day and this day, what happens is with most people, the days go by, then 3 weeks go by, then a year go by, and then 2 years go by, and it's like, when are you going to do this? And it's basically pushing back your goal, pushing back your dream. I have so many of my friends and family that say, I want to do this, and they have dreams of going to California, New York, and stuff like that, but they keep pushing their goals back because they're hanging out or they have no motivation, no nothing to do it. But it's like moving to LA would be my motivation, period. It's a beautiful place to live at, and there's great job opportunities there. So while I have time now, I'm going to be pushing towards trying to get there. Makes sense? The sooner you start working on something, the sooner you can get to where you want to go. Also, stop wasting time with whether it's people or thinking negatively, or people, you listening to people that say you can't do this, you don't have enough money to do this. Stop. Because number one, it's a waste of time. Like I said, why would I want to hang around people who say, oh, your dream is too big, that'll never happen? But the thing is, when you have a mind, like my mind, I have no limits on my thoughts. If I believe in my head, or I have a dream that I can become the president of the United States, there's no limit on my thoughts, and I will do everything I can to become the president of the United States. Not that I want to be. Shout out to Obama. There's also another point that I wanted to point out. When you're bored, I have a lot of people that like, I don't have time. I work all day. I do this. I work all day too, and I go to school, and I have an internship. And at nighttime, I'm tired, but I get on my computer, I write down my thoughts, I write down my plans, I start putting stuff together, and the next day I'm going to work on it, because the sooner that I continue to work and push myself, the sooner that I can see the results from my work. That's how bad I want it. You have to want your dreams, your goals, your desires, wherever the case is, as bad as you breathe. As bad as you want that oxygen to breathe and to live life, that's how bad you gotta want your dreams. So stop wasting time, because time is something we really don't have. Like I said, the time is always right now. So when you're bored, you don't got nothing to do, read those books, or whatever you do, read the books that help you to take the steps that you need to take. Write down those goals, write down those plans, think of different ways. And also, this is another thing, research. I know it's always so much research you can do. Well, do the research, because the more you're researching other people and what they did, it's like, there's the idea. That's when the ideas come, when you're working, when you're constantly looking for the answer to help fund your business, to help do whatever that you want to do. So whether you, like I said, whether you're making a business plan, trying to lose weight, trying to push through school, this and that, just go for it and do it. But the thing is, make sure, a lot of people mess up, make sure that you have faith in what you're doing, because faith is a huge thing for me. If you don't have faith that God is going to walk you through those steps, then what do you have? You don't believe in anything, because God is telling us that we need not to worry, because the more we have faith and the more that we activate that faith, the more He's going to give us prosperity and abundance. And that's what I believe. I believe that our lives are meant to be abundant. So stop wasting time. Do what you need to do, and watch your dreams manifest. And I also have a quote from a young man named Jack London. The quote is, "The proper function of man is to live and to not exist. I shall not waste my days in trying to prolong them. I shall use my time." And every day I wake up, I use my time. Every day that I'm up, I'm praying, I'm thinking of stuff like, how could this be better? How could I do this? How could I do that? Well, how did so-and-so do it? Let me research this, let me research that. And some days it's just like, I don't really want to do it. But the majority of my days, I'm working. I'm working to be the best that I can be. And that's all I want for my family, my friends, and everybody out there that's watching. So I appreciate you guys watching this segment on time. Also, let's do a little recap so that you have some notes and things to go by till next Monday, of course. So, three key notes that I want to remind you that we're going to put up here. You have no time to waste, absolutely no time to waste when you're trying to manifest your dreams, correct? Number 2, stop letting the days go by and get your work done now. Just get it done. Knock it out the way. You can set up your whole plan, and then you can start figuring out, how am I going to fund it? How am I going to do it? Where I'm going to go? Start thinking of stuff. Just get it done now. And lastly, number 3, get out of that depression mode. No more excuses. You're like, oh, I'm too tired to do it. I'm too lazy to do it. I don't have enough money. I don't have this. I don't have that. Stop saying you don't have it and put I am in front of that statement. And once you put I am in front of that statement, it's a powerful statement. I am going to lose this weight. I am going to move here. I am going to get that new car. I am going to do it because I'm speaking that powerful thought into the universe. And once you speak that, it automatically comes back to you. But you have to stay on that frequency of positivity and love and happiness, or else it's not going to happen, period. So that was my segment on time. Make sure you guys check me out. Next Monday, I'm going to be talking about Media Magnet. It's basically a little bit of my journey throughout my my media jobs that I've had in the past 2-3 years. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm Christy Love, and I'll see you next week. Be blessed.